Hey guys, I want to record this video to share my experience about organizing Lovable project. So here is some article I will attach to my video. Here I put all the my steps so it can be helpful for you. So what is the point? It's good to have different code base, database for production and development. And by default, what Lovable is using now is that we have everything for development. And when published in Lovable, it published on production. So Lovable suggests to use their Lovable Cloud and AI use their own database. So first point, what would I recommend? Do not use Lovable Cloud and AI. Use instead your own Supabase, which you can connect in Lovable. Because in such a case, you are owner of your Supabase. You will be able to easily go out from this and if when you will want to publish on your own hosting, it will not be a big deal. So what is my architecture? We have plan. We have plan which consists of two stages. First stage, we use Lovable for development. So we will work on development branch. We will use GitHub to store our code, publish changes from dev to our production, deploy these changes to Netlify or some other hosting you want to use. So here is this scheme, and here is how to make it. First, go to Lovable, create your own project. Just do not use very big prompt, not ask generate everything. Better to move step by step. Next, create two Supabase projects. So you should go to your Supabase. Let me open what currently do I have. I have a bunch of different databases. Here, my HR portal, dev and production. This is our internal agency platform, which I already built, tested, and this approach works pretty cool. And you should create two databases. First, Supabase project dev development, second project production. So as you can notice here, we have our 88 games dev, 88 games production. So what is 88 games? Today we will create the portal for arcade games. I'm going to use Supabase as the development platform to manage my games. My games I'm going to build in Cursor, host them on different servers, and use my Lovable as entry point to different games. So essentially, you create new project, set up password, select region where you want to store this project, remember your password. So essentially, you have two databases. Let's proceed. For project production, go to Settings API and copy somewhere your project URL and anonymous public key. So you should go to your production database, go to project settings, find your data API. So this is your project URL. You should copy it somewhere, go to your API keys and copy your publishable key. It will need it for you when you will tell Lovable that you have two databases. Let's proceed. You need to set up GitHub. So please register on GitHub if you don't have it. And let's go to Lovable and connect our GitHub. So this is a project which I already created. I should go to project settings, go to labs, let's go to connectors and connect our GitHub. Go to GitHub. So currently I already have my project connected, but you will see connect GitHub. You will open GitHub connector, and next you will have GitHub connected. So next, after connection, you should enable GitHub branching in the lab settings. So you should go to labs, you should go to GitHub branch and switch this on. And create dev branch directly from Lovable and switch to it. So you should go to your GitHub, you should go to branch, and here you will see your main as default. But as we decided that on Lovable we will work on the development branch, you should, so now you are on main, you go enter dev, you will see here create branch dev, create this, select, and switch to this dev branch. So now we are working on the dev branch in our Lovable. Let's proceed. Set up your Netlify project. So you should register Netlify, connect your GitHub Lovable project. So just go to Netlify, see here, import an existing project, select your GitHub, find your, you will connect your GitHub to Netlify, find your project here. We have it as Arcade Gateway. It's my name of the project on GitHub. We can name it as our Arcade project. Okay, it should be. Okay, let me find a good way. Perfect. We have main branch to deploy, so we will deploy our main branch to Netlify. Other stuff we can leave as it is and deploy. Perfect. So this is building, and this will build our first deploy on this Netlify hosting. After some time, you will see that it's published, so we can open it, and we can see that our application is now on Netlify. So just to review, what did we do? Now we select dev git branch on the Lovable. We have our main code base, main branch published to Netlify. So let's proceed. Now we need to connect Lovable project to our development Supabase. So it's like use native Lovable way of Supabase connection, connect the dev database to Lovable. As I mentioned, we should get rid of Lovable Cloud and use our database. So for this, we should go to our Lovable, to project settings, go to connectors, and Lovable Cloud should be disabled. We should go to Supabase. We should select connect the project, connect your Supabase, and you will see here your database. So we need to connect dev database. It will start connecting. We can see our agent is connecting my database dev here. Okay, so it says that now we have empty database and we can start working with the project. Next, we need to tell Lovable that in Lovable we are using dev database, but on production we will use production database. And here we can just copy this prompt. What it contains, I say tell it our architecture approach, and here we provide that, okay, if we are on localhost or here or on Lovable dev or Lovable app or Lovable project, etc., this is development environment. All other stuff, they are considered as production environment. So I will copy this prompt. And let me go back here, and I will tell this stuff. We need to understand that for development, we're using AT Games Dev, and we use it on Lovable Dev. On the production, we have production. Here it says therefore main, but we know that for Lovable branch it will be always on dev. And just to double check that you are on GitHub and you are on the dev branch. So it says okay. It provides files, it builds all the stuff, it defines Supabase configurations, and here you see it has production URL and production anonymous key. So we need to provide it with this information. And let me see. And we need to tell our agent what are our Supabase production URL and Supabase production public key. So in this case, we can give it to it. What it tell us? It says, okay, it has development, production, Supabase credentials. We have this folder. We have all important information. We show that for development, we have this Supabase, which is 88 games dev. For production, we have other Supabase, which we provide with credentials. And we have plan built by agent. What do we have? Implement the plan. It goes from chat to agent mode. Says that it implemented this. Just some fix. Cool, we installed everything. So now let's test. Before test, develop your project in Lovable. So for now, we can work on the branch on the Supabase. And when we will be ready, we will publish updates to production. So let me start working, prepare something for development. Okay, let's use this prompt, create homepage for all guest users. We will have some simple navbar, logo, games, which is homepage, login, a simple hero section, and below we'll have list of game cards. Okay, so currently what do we have? We have this generated page. Pretty cool. It has Externity. I used this 21st dev resource to find interesting items. So here we have these cards. Next, let's let's make these cards coming from database. Okay, so I asked to create a games table with the next field. Currently, it's minimum items we need. I asked to create first 3 game entries. Next, we'll be able to manage it from the admin panel, but for now, we need just to show it on an example and show these games on the homepage instead of hard-coded ones. Let's go. Okay, always read this stuff, always ask each time, and try to understand what is going on, what is updating. It will help you when you will build some complex tables with user roles, permissions, and you should double check what is going on from the RLS row level security stuff, because sometimes you have sensitive information in the system and you don't want to provide ability for all users see this sensitive information. So let me see, what do we have here? We have we have games viewable by everyone. So it means that all our guest user will be able to see all these games, which is neat for us. And we have 3 first entries. Okay, let's go. Perfect. So currently we have the next. We have dynamically fetched 3 games. We have those games in our development. If we go to our tables, we have our games table with all this information. If we go to our production database, we have there Nothing, because we didn't update, we didn't migrate to this database. Super. If we go to our production on Netlify, nothing happened, because what did we do is on our development branch, development database. Next point, we are ready to publish this on our production. So what are the next steps? Go to GitHub, create pull request. Okay, I will go here. I'm in Arcade Gateway. I see here pull request. Go to pull request, new pull request, select my dev branch, and we see that we have changes to the files, and we will merge them to our dev, to our main branch. Okay, I will create pull request. I should name it. It's like initial changes. Usually I provide here the description, what did we change in the latest stuff. And usually when we see these commits, Lovable is adding the good titles for the commits, so we understand what is going on. Initial changes, first games homepage, clear pull request. So now we will see that there are some checks. We see that Netlify is making these checks. We have no conflicts, so we can do not wait until these checks will happen. I will merge pull request, confirm. Perfect. What did we do now? We did this change. So we deployed, first we merged dev to our main, and we deployed this main branch to Netlify. If we go to Netlify, we see that we have new build in progress. Let's wait a bit. It's published. And if we go to our Netlify update, it's published. But what do we have here? We have no database items, because we didn't merge changes in database, and we showed it failed, etc., etc. So let's do the next change. We did this, and next third step. So I go to my code. I'm going to Supabase. I go in here to migrations, and this is my first migration. So I open it. I have all this code, and this is about creation of tables, set up RLS policies, create policies, and insert initial game entries. So I copy this stuff. I'm going to my production SQL editor and paste it here. Run. It's running. Success. Usually it's success. I haven't seen the situation when I had here some error. Hope we will not see. So we made this migration, and if we go now to table editor in production, we see that we have games, and we have these 3 entries in production now. So if you want to have, usually you will have different, you will have scheme import like columns, etc. But on production, you're not going to have the same games, maybe, because depending on what do you want to build. So usually I asked to make some entries and create tables in different commits. So in such a case, I will have 2 different migration, and I can make decision, okay, I want to import migration, which is about the database column changes, which is about this, and about some values inside it, I can skip if I don't need these values on my production. If we see that it's in real time updated. So we see now that we have database on our production updated, and now we finished this process. So we merged our code base. We made migrations, updated the production database scheme based on our dev database scheme. Also, sometimes we will have edge function and buckets, which are not described as migrations. I will cover it in the other video. So as a result, this time we finish. As a result, you proceed working in Lovable, you proceed making changes. Next time, when you will be ready to merge them, you go to your GitHub, you go to your migration, and you see that this is your last migration. So after you will publish, you will merge, some migration can appear if you made change to database. So you will need to go through the next database migrations and go to your Supabase production, go to SQL editor, create new tab and run those new migrations as well. So this worked pretty good. About storage edge functions, we will talk next time. So if you have any questions, suggestions, other points, other best practices, feel free to share in comments. Thank you a lot. See you next time. Bye.